Welcome to the babes with power.
You've seen Labyrinth before, yeah?
Yeah.
Do you like it?
We only saw it once. But it was like, what's the story? It's like a girl has to look after her baby brother or something like that.
Kinda.
Yeah.
She kinda fucks that up in the first 5 minutes, but yeah.
And then David Bowie comes and steals the baby away.
Yep, and then she's gotta go find it. And that's the whole story, really. God damn, where am I going? I think that film is okay. I don't know. It's classic. It's got some moments. I grew up watching it. It's just one of those films that I've seen many a time. Maybe what would you do if you were sealed in the underground city forever?
I just have to get used to it.
You're good at these hypotheticals. You think of the best case scenario.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'll just get used to it.
Yeah, just pull my head out of my ass.
At least you participate. It's really frustrating. I love having annoying hypotheticals. I tell like my mother them all the time, and she refuses to participate. For some reason.
And Aaron's really bad at this, but
Aaron's all right.
Yeah.
But he doesn't like them because they make him very concerned. Because they gradually make them more and more concerning. Usually involving little men and whether or not they live or die. And the mental issues of having to deal with a little man that no one believes exists.
If you had a little man talking to you all the time in your head or something like that.
Yeah. What would you do if you found out that this whole time I was a little man?
maybe more like, what would you do if you found out that I wasn't real the whole time?
That's a pretty good one.
Yeah. You just
what would you do?
You created it.
Tell me.
Well, maybe I would start to realise that I do have imaginary friends.
Dude, I was never an imaginary friend, man. Were you an imaginary friend, man?
I had one very briefly. It's called Jorgul.
Jorgul? I like that name.
He lived on the moon.
Oh. Well, that was problematic, I suppose, in a relationship.
Yeah,
Pick me up with a spoon and tie me to a balloon, and I think right around noon I should land on the moon. Let's say, Jack Storber. He's really cool.
James Storber?
No, I think it's Jack. And he makes all kinds of great stuff. He mainly makes music, but it's all like kind of 80s themed, but also very weird. And he makes these like animations that like have. He does all kinds of animations. There's like stop motion. He does 2D animation. He sometimes doesn't do animation at all. Some great shit. And all of his songs are like 30 seconds long, and they're all fucking bangers.
Yeah.
That was the story about the Lima Bean Man, by the way. Who happens to, funnily enough, be a little man. I did not have an imaginary friend, but I pretended to.
I think that's what I did, because I might have had one initially, and then just kind of kept up the facade after all.
Yeah.
Realised that they weren't real, and then just kept it up as a facade.
Yeah, it's just one of those things. Oh no! It's one of those things where it's like, as a child, I felt weirdly obligated to have one, like, as if it's normal to have an imaginary friend.
Yeah.
This is so funny because it's like, you know, like kids shows and stuff, they're trying to normalize it. So like, if you have an imaginary friend, it's not that bad. It's not like a big deal. Not like something to be worried about. But then it kind of has the weird opposite effect where of kids such as myself, we see it, we go, no man, I'm supposed to have an imaginary friend. I'm still wrong, and like it's the complete opposite of what it's supposed to be.
I've got little things at like products of my friendships. I had a friend who was my best friend in year 2, and one of the things that we like to do is we made our Pokemon.
We like to party.
Made up Pokemon, and one of the things that we were working on was something called Pokemon Ultra, and it sounded really good because he was talking about how he was actually making it, and you know, I didn't know whether to believe him or not.
Who's making?
I was excited about the idea that he was actually making it. I got a little piece of paper where it's like what was it? I can't remember what types. I've got the piece of paper folded up in one of my little plastic sort of stack things where you just like file paperwork into it, or rubbish as I seem to do. Just put stuff in it. He came up with the starter Pokemon, and looking back, I'm looking at it going, so when you get it, it's got these moves. So okay, so wait, what's going on? Hang on a second.
What do you mean?
It's been all sort of confused about what exactly is going on there. I think it's supposed to be the starter Pokemon, but I also feel like it is not a starter Pokemon.
I have zero context for this thing that happened to you
Yeah.
12 years ago.
Yeah.
Just want to point that out for you. That whatever's happening in your mind is not happening to anyone else.
It wasn't 12 years ago, it was
Probably 15.
17 years
17.
ago.
Jesus.
Well, I don't have any stuff from my first best friends in primary school. So, because we didn't really make anything. In year 2, I did with the one best friend I had, and then in year 3, I made heaps of stuff. I don't have any of it.
Oh, we got a bench.
Except for Kabom. That's what we did.
Mm-hmm.
And I made little pieces of paper with made up Pokemon. And then there was you.
Wow.
And that was it. That's the long story.
That is a great story, I must say.
Yeah.
Out of all your stories, I'll give this one about a 200 out of 10.
Mm.
Fuck! Oh no. What would you do if you saw all this happening IRL? Little bugs just having a big society war. Would you cry?
No.
Why not?
Very interesting. Be like,
What would you do if you had a little bug friend that talked to you and told you secrets?
I would love him.
You'd love him unconditionally?
I'd look after him. Be like, tell me everything.
Tell me all you know. He told you secrets about people that were extremely exposing. How would you explain how you got those secrets to them? What would you do if
Oh, you better tell me secrets
you
about their soil.
you had a little pillbug friend that sat on your shoulder? What he did was he'd tell you that someone from your course oh hey Zote, what's up, dude? Hey, what's where you're going, you soggy vagabond? I don't want you splashing me. I've had a miserable time trying to keep dry. I am Zote the Mighty, a knight of great renown. If I decide that I'm going to stay dry, then that's what's going to happen. Curse this wretched city. Water and monsters constantly fall from above. It's no wonder this blasted kingdom fell to ruin. Alright, pretty cool. Anyway, you had a little pillbug on your shoulder and he tells you little secrets. He tells you about one of your people at uni. He's actually a serial rapist. What would you do?
Well, I would take that in. I would just be cautious of that.
You wouldn't tell the police?
I would be wary of that.
Would you tell the police?
I don't.
Nah, I don't want to murder them. I mean, their job is already hard enough.
If
right?
a bug told me, I would need good
A bug?
I need evidence that it happened.
Everything he says has always been factually correct.
But that's not evidence.
Yes, it is. It's circumstantial evidence.
Yeah. Well,
He's never told a lie. Every single prediction
Yeah.
he has had has come to being.
But it's hearsay.
He predicts that your mother will walk in the room in 13 seconds exactly, and then she does. Would you believe him then?
Well, it's not about whether I believe him or not. It's about whether that I have sufficient evidence to prove that the person is.
Well, you
a serial
don't. You
rapist.
just know for a fact that he is.
That's not enough.
Well, then what would you do?
I would do nothing. I would just be.
You just
wary
let
of
a serial
the-
rapist go about his merry day?
I would have to wait until actual evidence happens. Like somebody in the course is actually raped. Or perhaps I see the person who is an alleged serial rapist behaving in a way that is inappropriate, and I report them to whoever's in charge and say, hey, this person's doing the wrong thing. That's the best that I can do.
I mean, hey, at least you have an answer.
Yeah.
You know what you'll do in every scenario, even no matter how horrendous it is. Like, you just have this knowledge that that's going to happen.
Yeah.
Okay, what if you knew for a fact that he was going to go rape someone at a very specific point in time, and you could potentially stop it if you're in the right place at the right time? Would you do that? Would you go
If
stop
I
it?
had evidence. That
No,
it
you
was
don't
done,
have evidence. You have a bug, the pill bug
I
that's
just
told
go,
you
I
it.
just go here say, well, I would
You'll
have
let it happen?
I would just have to tell someone. Maybe I would tell the person who was supposed to be getting raped.
Oh my god.
I'd be like, hey, stay away from this person.
Well, aren't you a charmer? I'm just saying that it's like, you know for a fact it's going to happen. It's like, okay, fine. It's a murder, right?
Okay.
They're going to die. You know that for a fact they're going to die, provided that you don't intervene.
Okay.
The way you got the knowledge that they will be murdered, is from Pillbug, who explains that this is the case.
Mm-hmm.
You know for a fact the Pillbug is speaking the truth, but you have zero other evidence that's going to happen.
Yep.
What do you do?
I would have to tell someone, I think.
Who would you tell?
Tell someone who is
$200
in
even.
charge of like whatever thing we're doing.
The police?
Yeah, I suppose I would call the police and
Okay, you
ask,
call the police.
ask them what I have to do.
And they say, how do you know?
I'm gonna say I have a hunch.
Well, they say, well, we're not going to believe a hunch. Go fuck off, man.
Hmm.
And then they hang up and scream at their secretary for taking such a ridiculous call. What'd you do then?
I would tell the person who is gonna get murdered.
Look, it's the girl that we saved.
Hmm.
She's sitting on the bench. Sit next to her. Watch her face. See that? She got shy. Don't mind me, just reading the morning paper.
Yeah.
And like every time you kind of like you go near, she's like staring at me, and then she's like, oh, and she's like, she doesn't want to reveal. But this is her house. Looky. First off, we got this.
You got a little doll of you.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Look, there's a little doll. Let's see what this says. The white savior. The maiden woke in darkness, confused. She reached out. Sharp brambles jabbed at all sides. Burning acid bubbled close below. What nightmare had led her here? What hope of survival remained? Doomed she fought herself, and to despair she fell, until a light bloomed far in the distance. A bright, glowing spot fast approaching. It swept majestic about the fawns, leapt above burning waters, and dove towards the maiden. Coming close, the form revealed at last, a beautiful being. Sharp horns gleamed white. Arms reached out for the damsel, gathering her up, grip firm.
Okay.
You know what happened?
That was us.
Yep, she's writing a fan fiction about us. Anyway, next time, bye.